Hey guys, Eddie with Life by EJ here, and I'm taking a little break from the regularly scheduled content. It's really late and I'm actually about to go into work. I work night shift. But in the wake of PGA Tour golfer Greyson Murray, if that's the right term for it, Greyson Murray, and his report that he committed suicide at 30, I felt the strong urge to record this video and get it out there. Even though I may get some hate for it, hopefully I don't. But we need to really start normalizing men opening up their hearts and minds, because evidently from the reports that I've read, that Greyson had a pretty good life, and he was a professional golfer, so he was probably able to, provide for his family pretty well. But the reality is he was obviously fighting a battle, and he was fighting demons in his heart and in his mind that made it to the point where he decided he no longer wanted to live. And that is the unfortunate reality for men out there. 75% statistically, suicides are committed by men. So the reality is that we live in a society that doesn't allow us men to open up and really divulge the fight and the war that's going inside our hearts and our minds. And it's really unfortunate. And even if we're in relationships with our significant other, our spouse, our woman in our life, especially if she's a terms and conditions person, that will lose love for you instantly if you try to open up what is on your heart and mind. And like I said, society doesn't really care too much about men and what's on their hearts and their minds. And it's really unfortunate. And you got to even be careful going to a professional, because if you say certain words, chances are you're going to end up in a psychiatric facility under observation. So even with professionals, you got to be very careful, which is shameful. So I'm going to say this, especially to all the young kings out there that are just becoming adults and enter the real world. Find yourself a group of men that you can open your heart and open your mind to, and let's break these societal stigmas and these demonizations of men's mental health. So maybe we can actually normalize this once and for all, and this be the expectation and not the exception. I'm probably going to get some hate for this video, because I speak the truth as far as society and as far as how women treat men's mental health and emotional health. So be that as it may, the truth needs to get out there, and we really need to start destigmatizing, no longer demonizing the mental and emotional health of men, and try to drastically reduce the suicide rate of men. And it's really a shame. And I hope that Greyson Murray rests in peace, and that his family is able to properly grieve, and prayers are out to them. But let's start normalizing and really looking at men's mental and emotional health and allowing them a spot to open up about that, so it doesn't get to this point where we're just continuing this endless cycle of men taking their lives. That's all I got. I'm about to go to work. Hope everybody has a safe Memorial Day weekend. Remember what it's for the ultimate sacrifice that our soldiers, our military service members paid for this country to be as free as it is. That's all I got. EJ out. Become unstoppable.